Oh, right. I think everything's working. Hello. Am I working? Yes. And yes, I did do my hair today. If everybody's noticed, how you doing? Thank you for typing again, dude. I didn't see it in my all chat where I look at chat first time round, but I think it's because the chat takes a while to catch up with chat. Like, because so you can type, for example, right? So you can type in Twitch at any point, and it will show in OBS for me. Or it will show in my chat thing. But if you type in YouTube, it only works when you're live. And I think when you typed, they hadn't synced yet. So I was just making sure it was working. And it appears that it is now working when you type it the second time. Also, the Stream Elements bot decided to chat some nonsense as well. I'm not sure what that's about, but whatever. Who knows at this point? Who knows? How you doing anyway? Are you good? Are you keeping well? Did I post on Twitter today? That is the question. I didn't set up anything, so I've been sitting here for about half hour watching YouTube. We'll do. Damn clankers do what they want. Damn clankers. So yeah, so the way like YouTube like works on the live front is you want to test things. So if you want to test anything, like your chat or anything, it's really hard to do with YouTube because it doesn't actually work. Unless you're live. Yeah, I need to, man. I need the money. So if you've got any Twitch Prime, drop it now. I need the ad rev, man. I've got some videos I got to put out as well. It's been hard since so my arrival back in the UK was interesting. So this is how my Friday night, Saturday went. If you're interested, okay. So I didn't really sleep on the plane, and I flew overnight. I landed Heathrow at about 5 to 7. Just do that weird thing again. I don't like it. Is it changing volume? Hold on. I think it's something to do with this, you know. Hold on. It's playing volume buggers. Is that better? Is that better? I think I need to rearrange the cable. Is that better? About once every 2 years, I need to change the XLR cable with my mic. It drives me insane for whatever reason, or I need to up the gain. I'm not sure. Wait. Right, is that better? Because I think it was messing around again, and I think I know what it is. I think my Go XLR is absolutely going. You kept doing it. Yeah, it's my XLR. I think my XLR is finally dying because they stopped support on it for about 4 months ago, and I think the mic level. So I was watching it. If I share, hold on, watch. Look at this. So that is the mic level, right? Now I'm going to push it all the way to 100%. Watch it. My hands are here. If I leave it at 97... Should be all right. I think the fader's gone. New mixer time. It's magic. It's like a ghost is playing with the fader. It's amazing. No, it's not the cable. It's the XLR. It's the fader. It's the Go XLR. It's my mixer. It's done. I mean, it is. Bought it in COVID, 5 years, and then the company has stopped supporting it, so there's no more software updates. So it's slowly falling behind Windows, and I think that, and it's probably just been shafted enough where I've used the mute button that much. So, I'll show you. So if you see this mute button here. So that's my system sound, so it's muted. So there's no system. That's like my music, so that's Spotify. And that's my Discord volume, like incoming. Now, so you press the button, like the physical button on the XLR itself, it will control the system volume, whatever. Spotify. So the physical button for the mic is broken, I think. But if I set it at 97% volume, I don't push it all the way up to 100%, it stops doing the weird movement thing and doesn't mess around. There's something, yeah. I think it's done. I think it's just basically done. I mean, look. Well, it's not, you know. I haven't connected to the Stream Deck anyway, but it's nothing to do with that. But it appears that it's broke. It's had its day. Which was, I was fearing it was coming as well when they stopped support for it, so. And it's not like I can buy a replacement because, well, I could, but I'd never get any support for it, so there's absolutely no point. Which is a shame because I love my XLR. Go XLR is just, mid-2020, 2021, amazing bit of kit. Now there's alternatives, obviously, but an incredible piece of kit. I bought it. Really excited. But it's done. It's probably had its day now. I love tea. Superman mug day. Who likes tea as well, by the way? I haven't had them in ages. I hadn't had them in a long time. They're only about 50p a pack. They're Tesco's. Where are they? Hold on. No. It's because they didn't sell enough. They can't pay wages, dude. It's complete. They're not like making a new one or anything. It's just the support's ended because they've laid everybody off. Which I knew was coming about 2 years away. I like TY. I started having Tesco's own malted milk biscuits. It's very nice. Dipped in tea, malted milk's pretty damn good. Not gonna lie, pretty damn good. I like tea because you're British and it's just a tea thing. Just doing tea things, yeah? So I put my post out that was live, right, on Twitter, yeah? On the tube and the on the Twitch. I'm not live on Kick today because I just didn't fancy it. Couldn't be bothered. I've got serious Windows updates, by the way, that I need to do. I must stop putting them off. Anyway, Mr. MD Atka Hossan has now followed me on Twitter, and his banner is YouTube video SEO promotion, Instagram promotion, YouTube promotion, Facebook promotion, and TikTok promotion. He is that good at promoting. He has 8 followers on Twitter. Yeah. he looks like he's gonna smash it out of the park for me, you know. Come on, at least bot your own account to make it look inflated or something. He's got 0 interaction on his Twitter feed. Nada. No, just not going to happen, dude. The speed you are approaching 3K YouTubers was. So I don't really look at it, dude. To be fair, like I'll look at it maybe. Like I analyze that sort of stuff maybe once every sort of 6-7 weeks, because if you can become obsessed with it. Unless something really catches my eye, generally don't really bother. A lot of those subs will probably be down to it's probably down to some of the short form content I put out. YouTube Studio. Yeah, I mean, let's actually look at like the short that I posted on Monday. See video analytics. No, it's not that. Okay. It might be. Let's have a look. What was the other one? That one. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, you've been asleep on the bed for the last hour and now you want to get on my lap. Really? You're gonna get me hairy though. You're gonna get me hairy though. I'm over that, mate. 2.84. Some of it will be the short form, but some of it will be the TikTok short form as well. I was looking at the stats for that. Let's have a quick gander. So the last two TikToks, which are kind of slightly repurposed shorts with different endings. Where is your analytics on this thing? Is that it? No, it's down here, isn't it? More YouTube Studio. No, TikTok Studio. I don't like this. I don't like this. View data. So you know the Pendolino short, and I did equivalent TikTok with slightly different ending, so it sort of worked better for TikTok. So I changed the title slightly to suit TikTok's sort of algorithm a little bit better. It's had 125k views. It's had 820 hours and 32 minutes of playtime. I'm not sure how that represents. What is that? Average watch time is 23 seconds. How long is the video? How long is the video? I don't know how long the video is. It's less than a minute, I think. 54 seconds. And TikTok's really weird. So like you can put like you can't put like your bio in your video, but you can put it. I guess you could put it in the video itself, but you can't put clickable links in it. So the only thing you can do like TikTok is on your profile. So I just have my like, you know, my homepage, so like it links to all my other things. But you can't like put YouTube or Twitch in there, which is quite interesting. You can put it in the comments, but it's still not clickable, but you could, and then pin the comment. It's a funny old thing. It's a funny old world. One thing I have run out of though is sugar, and I could have got it while I was out, but I forgot we were out of it. Are you looking forward to building Leamington Spa and UK Spa? 7.5 hours it took me, and it's still not finished. Good luck. Can I fit that in? Can I fit that in? Oh yeah. I don't know why I didn't. I don't know where I thought it was, you know. What did you find hard with that? Is it raised? This Google Maps image of that is really horrible. Is it raised? Yeah, it is, isn't it? The Google Maps image of this is horrible. Isn't it? What's the fit in Warwick afterwards? Do you know what would help? Do you know what would help with my life right now? I did that. Banbury. Yeah, we could do Banbury to Leamington Spa. You know what I realised? You know, like the other week when we was playing this, you know, the Birmingham to New Street to Crewe expansion, that we hadn't actually been to Crewe yet. Yeah, it goes to Moore Street, right? Does it go to Moore Street and then you have the junction that splits off to the right and then goes to that junction that joins the West Coast Main Line sort of entrance? The other one that swings underneath. Swings round, right? I forgot what I was going to say. We hadn't actually been to Crewe yet. I think that's crazy. Oh yeah. Anyway, I was telling my story, wasn't I? About I'm all over the show. So yeah, I flew overnight, didn't sleep, got off the plane at 5 to 7. Managed to get back to the Milton Keynes area. Overall, Matt, man, love you, man, for that link. Tells you everything. How did you not know that existed? That's wild. Where did I find Open Rail? I found Open Rail before ages ago, so before like my first video, from Construction Gamer. It's incredible tool. The sheer fact that it's got everything on there, like you know, even not in this country, like Europe, USA, you know, everywhere. Really helps you with like you know, track numbers. You know, when Google Maps is sort of a bit blurred and you can't actually count the number of tracks on a certain bit. Like Open Rail, sort of you can use. I use both, like have them both open. So Google will generally help me with sort of like aesthetic, like distances. So if tracks are not completely paired, they may be slightly apart and there's a bit of bush or something in between or concrete or something like that. So slight movements of tracks, sort of, you know, aesthetics. And Open Rail will help me with the sort of technical, how many tracks, etc. If you've got the name of it, I did, to be fair, early days, I kept forgetting the name. I was like, a rail open rail, open of the rail, something like that. Anyway, I got off the plane at 5 to 7. Didn't sleep really on the plane, maybe a couple of hours here, there, if that. Got back to Milton Keynes 20 past 8. Did a full day's work in the shop. Then went home. I was tired on Saturday night, I'm not gonna lie. What are you doing? The internet's a funny old place now, isn't it, really? It's a bit up in the air at the moment, fella. A bit up in the air. Can't really say too much. Number one, because it's quite personal. Number two, not really sure. A lot going on, mate. When Chris Tucker's family found out he was making 20 mil a year, they all quit their jobs. What's personal, mother? Oh, go away. I was like, why can't I hear you? What's wrong with the sound? I didn't have my I worked out what was wrong with my volume. So my XLR, when I put it at 100%, I'm going to show you actually. I'm going to show you because it's something we should all experience together. So I have to keep my XLR. I have to keep my XLR. If I put that... Stop chatting. Right. If I see my XLR, right? If I pump the fader up to 100%, right, and then I start talking. Oh, it's not going to do it now. You're going to be a good boy now, aren't you? Hold on. It will go right down to like 70 and 50 and just keep playing, just keep messing around. It was doing it earlier. Go like it's literally like there's a ghost playing with my fader. It's wild. So I keep it around 97 and it'll stop moving. Yeah, probably because it's messing around. So I must keep it at 97%. I might default it in the profile actually. Actually, let's do that. Overwrite it. There you go. So when it boots, it'll boot to that now. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Oh. Yeah. Might make you play with me later. Womp womp. YouTube Twitch, buy some merch. It's good quality and the shirts are really comfy. They are. Look, even my cat likes them. Even though it's just making me hairy. Yes, and also it's a mixture of that, and it's a mixture of like you guys get well excited. So I start speaking, you reply to me, then you go off on a tangent or somewhere else. You see something, it's like, oh, candy. Oh yes. You literally reply mid-conversation. You are mid-sentence. Mid-sentence. I'm not moaning, it just makes me laugh. I didn't get mad at you. I love the purple. I was not mad at you in my DMs. What's worse is I can hear you saying that. Sorry. Cheers. Tea. What's the purple, love? What did we make purple? What did I make purple? Was that something Luna advised me to make purple? To do this one purple one? Okay. Generally, anything that's made purple by me is generally heavily influenced by Luna. It is. It's my favourite shade of purple. Is that the Is that the shirt? Yeah, that would have been her. Most definitely. She would have gone. Use that one. Okay. Right, so last night I installed the Avanti. That's how we roll shirt. Oh yeah. Was that purple? See, I'm colorblind, bro. Last night I did install the Avanti thing, so there's some Crewe to Birmingham New Street routes I wanted to try out. Then I was thinking we might get into some freight at some point. You think? You should play Medieval Dynasty. Doesn't have trains. New content drop, did it? Is it good? What did they add? Stuff. Yeah, we had a little play. We sat in there. We said, "Does this color work? Does this one work? Does this one work?" That's because I can't see the colors. I cannot. That's why I need to go. Check this for me, please. Choose a route, train depot. Why is there no scenarios? Why is there any Euston Milton Keynes in Avanti West Coast? Am I missing something? I don't know how this works sometimes. So I really don't know how this works sometimes. So I've got the class 390, but the only routes it's showing me is the Milton Keynes to London Euston, which we've done. But there are, when I looked it up yesterday, there are Avanti in the Birmingham New Street expansion. Trains, no, not that one. No, not that one. It's that one, isn't it? West Coast Main Line, Birmingham, Crewe. Right. Additional total, there's each available separately, adding Avanti West Coast. Each available separately. Avanti West Coast Pendolino services. So how do you add those then? A number of engagement scenarios and an authentic 2019 timetable, including guard mode. Additional timetable layers. Home. That one. Timetable. So that hasn't got... Am I meant to download some more different layers? Yeah, what's going on here then? Andrew, so where's the additional timetable layers then? Settings. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. Is it because I've got to do the original scenarios again?
Welcome back.
I bet it is. I bet I've got to unlock. Thank you very much for the 32 months. Woohoo! Much longer than that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do I have to do, because I did the because I did the tutorial for the 390, do I have to do it again? Is that why the routes haven't unlocked for me? Warrior, you'll know. Do I have to do the Milton Keynes to London again? Is that how it works? Oh, hold on. Apparently when I googled it there was. Is it not out yet? So I've just done nothing wrong, right? If I do like train, what? See, what's this mean then in the Steam Workshop? Look, additional timetable layers, each available separately, adding Avanti West Coast Pendolino services, and that's in the DLC description for the West Coast Main Line Birmingham to Crewe. Yeah, but I looked at timetable. There's nothing in there, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so if I go, oh, hold on. Why does it think to Stafford? Let's try. Where's the Crewe routes, man? That's Stafford, right? Oh. Stafford to Crewe. Why isn't there Crewe to... Hold on. No, that's Crewe. That is Crewe. This is the one I want, isn't it? That's the one I want. Let's try this. That's the one I want. Because I realised we hadn't actually looked at Crewe on this game at all yet. Like, at all. Not looked at it at all. Which is wild. Glasgow's under on London and gets started. God. I wanted to have a look over there. What's the pause? What's the pause button? P. No. I don't really want all the train things. I want the... Screw this. Press the escape route on a... I don't want an escape button though. I just want to... Right, hold on. I got an idea. Right, one. How many doors? Which side are we left? I gotta remember which is the door. This is the door button again. I got re-familiarize myself with the train. Yes, but that one, you can tell the Birmingham Crewe service is based on the service length. Yeah, that's what I thought. Right, where's the door button again? So, close, there's couple and uncouple. Why can't I remember how to do the doors? What's wrong with me? Restart. I have completely forgotten how to work this train and it's driving me insane. Why is my head so big in my camera today? Why have I got big head? Right, get started. Driver mode. Unlock doors. Left doors unlocked. How do you open the doors? Close button. How's it not? Enable. Did you have a nice birthday? Yeah? Hold on, let me concentrate on this because you're going to confuse the hell out of me. Where's the button to open the doors? Okay. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I had to put the key in. What a plonker. I need to turn the game down a little bit. What an absolute Rodney. Right, let's have a look now. Power handle. That one. We want this into forwards. I think I need to feed the cat while we're loading. Wait until 9:01. Oh, we got to wait till 9. We had plenty of time anyway to sort ourselves out then. That's all I was panicking for. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I got a nice cake. I only got 2 slices of it, mind you. It was Thanksgiving the same day, wasn't it? Still had that last slice though. I had it, didn't I? Did have it. I'd eaten so much that day, it was hard. No, we'd eaten so much that day. So 8. So do we have all the industry? Do we just, is it this side, or is it the other side? It's the other side, isn't it? Yeah, there it all is there, and then down there. You have all this running behind, and then there's Crewe Alexander Football Stadium. And then down here, because I did this on the stream build, right? Yeah, I was, yeah. And all down here, it just drops down the hill, right? I wonder how much of this have done over here. I'm assuming there's freight services that we can explore all that down there, right? Pretty cool. There's this bit here and that it goes under the tunnel. How much time we got? We've got 2 minutes. We're good. For this, and then this drop. This is slightly lower. Oh, it's not as lower as I thought it was. Lower though. But I had to do mine lower because of the undulation to get the tracks underneath, and then there's a tunnel that side. Is that as far as we can go? It is. Because you have this bridge here, so mine had to drop lower. That just ended it. That just ends. How do they get out? Is that just a turn back? Is that the other side? That's what these bridges look like then. That's also slightly higher than... Oh, that's what? That's wild, isn't it? Okay. Pretty cool. I was in a food coma. Right. Why? Is it why to... Oh, no. Close the doors. This one. Oh, we've got a minute. We have 30 seconds till blast off. Two seconds. That's it. It's not. Yeah, I mean, it was a nice. It was a nice spread. It wasn't overly like crazy. It was just nice. Right. Closed doors. Okay. Do I have to press that panel? What do I press here? I can't remember what I press. Oh my god, why can't I... What do I hold down again? Tilt not available. Oh, okay. There we go. Why can't... it'd help if I just read. Help if I just read things. The soft hum of the British Royal Class 390. Departing Crewe. Why does the cat choose when I start doing things to actually be a nightmare? Hello. You reckon I'm gonna make this Wolverhampton 932 125? What's the difference between temporary tilt, normal, and isolated? Is isolated yes or no on this? Is that a yes or a no-age? Is that a yeah baby or a nah? There's another one. Oh! Oh! That was fun, wasn't it? Here we go again. Ooh! Look at that train tilting. Look at that. Yeah. What fun. Hit a better track. Oh no. I think we're just catching up with something. Maybe catching up with something. Anybody tried the downloadable routes from other people? Can you make that many? Like, different ones? Are there actually that many to choose from? We're definitely following something, aren't we? Like, this is definitely a thing. Yeah. Because we keep speeding up, and then I think we're getting in range of it. So I think just getting up to speed, then putting it on the old cruise. What's up, Chucky? How's it going? Long time no see. How you doing, fella? How you been, bruh? Oh, look at that. Love a bit of tilting action. It's beautiful. You put my dead emote at the end of your clapping emotes then. What's it doing, dude? How you been, man? Thank you. Music master. What are you on about? I'm an elite train driver. That's what I am. Oh, a bit more tilt. Let's have it. So I'm affected. Yes, you are. Yeah. My emergency contact when it comes to can't operate train. When I literally do not have the energy to Google. Do you reckon they'll add the 800s on here? The Avantis at some point? That'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? Fair enough, happy with that. It's just so many buttons to remember. Especially when you have sort of like, you know, when you get into something, you sort of start learning it and then you start having random breaks. Oh no, I'm speeding. Yeah. Ooh. Always when it, like, when I start looking at other things on the map or anything, something changes that I don't notice. Like, of course, speeding by 3 miles an hour then. Crazy. It'll be very soon. I want to do some freight, and I also was looking at some of the London services, like, you know, like the Bakerloo. Stuff like that might be quite fun. Let's take the Enterprise train at the speed of light into unknown Captain Girk. Into the unknown! Isn't it funny how, like, all of a sudden, like, 70 feels well slow in this train when you've been going, like, 100 plus? This thing's so going to bait me into stopping, isn't it? And the second I stop, it's going to go, green light! I can smell it. Oh, there we go. I knew it. We're not stopping here, are we? No. That was crazy to go through that station. We had to do that. That was Stafford, right? Why don't we do that after? There, just slightly faster switches. Really strange. Well, it's the fact that we went from seeing loads of trains as well to like seeing practically nothing for ages. That's really strange. Wolverhampton is 13 miles out. 13, I repeat, that's 13 miles out. What are you doing there? No, I don't want to do that. Silly phone. Definitely following traffic into Wolverhampton here. Next light's going to be yellow. No, it's green. Wow. Next one's going to be yellow. Ooh. No? Wow. Next one has to be yellow. The training front's just vanished. Thin air. Wow. Green as well. Oh, that's why. Oh, maybe not. Because that just goes back into it. Yeah. Oh, there we are. Approaching Wolverhampton, platform 4 for 9:32. Do you reckon we're going to make it? It's 9:26 now. If we do make it, I don't think it'll be our fault that we don't. I reckon speed limitations might do us here. Remember though, the Wolverhampton approach is really slow. Yeah, I know. Tight, isn't it? Wouldn't it be really cool if we can go all the way down to London from Crewe? I should have just left it on brake 1, you know. Would have been nice. Would have been a nice speed to get in there. Not Snow's New Street. One way is slower than the other, right? Sure, well done. The gradient, the braking for you. Yeah, I kind of just cruised it in there. Didn't have to stop either, which was quite nice. Are we going to make it? Oh, we got 2 minutes. Let's go. It's raining. Oh, we've got 40 seconds. It's snowing. Oh, hey, look, they're climbing over each other to get out. Wait until 9:45. Aye, for Wolverhampton, I'd be at 45 better around 1 mile away, and then let the grade break for me. Also, you haven't done your headlights. Oh god. Oh god. Oh look, it's snow. Look, the snow's on the track. Snow on the track. Snow on the track. I love the fact that we didn't see a train past us for ages, and then we get in Wolverhampton and they're all rolling in. No, I'm not gonna. My driving then was pretty good for someone that's been out of the game for a couple of weeks. You know. Not a big fan of this waiting though. You have to cancel all the services. Yep. Wow, look at it. Coming down. Coming down. What's with this 10-minute wait? Have you managed to ride one of the 730s yet? I don't think so. Have I? Unless I've done it on here, mate. I haven't. All my train sim world has been live, mate. I've done no off stream running this game at all, because I'm trying to make sure I sort of experience everything with everybody. Same thing I wanted to do with Flight Sim as well at some point. When I got more time, I'm going to do some more streams. We'll do that, and then after that, I'll probably create content to suit it. And once I get good enough, I'm confident enough within the game, then you'll start seeing maybe a mashup of videos on it as well. I mean, in real life, when you've been to Crewe, is that the Elizabeth line? 7:30. Yeah, I took a photo when I was getting on it, didn't I? Tottenham Court Road, remember? Last year? Or this year? Earlier this year? Yeah. Yeah, they're nice. I'm going to put some tunes on. Yeah, I've been on pretty much everything, I think. Yeah. No, oh no, I haven't. I've seen them. I haven't been on them. No, I have seen them. No, I haven't had the opportunity. I keep like waiting, but every time I get there, it's not for me. I've got so many like browser windows open. The Premier League have banned the knee slide celebration from the January 1st. Performing the act will be a yellow card offence. This decision aims to safeguard players from potential injuries, such as turf burns or joint strain, after growing concerns about the risks associated with the popular move. Are you having a laugh? Have you been Man United's 4-1 win? Yeah, it was good. It was all right. I mean, if you can't beat Wolves, then you got no hope. It's going to be a bit of a yo-yo season for us this year. And I'm here for it. Red Bull Racing advisor Hermit Marco will depart the team after more than 2 decades at the Milton Keynes-based team. About time. Off you pop, sir. That was bad. What is this wait that we've got going on at this station? Crazy. Oh, do I need to put my date, my time, change my lights? There's some weird things on the internet now. All right, let's get ready to close these doors and do one. I should have got out and had a look round, shouldn't I, while we were saying? I'm a train driver that waits at the station for ages. Just waiting for my turn to come. Waiting for that green light to come. Will it come? Will it come? Will it come? There we go. Close the doors, Captain. Stop at location. What? Oh, that snow's coming down now, isn't it? Might have to turn the wiper blades up to like. Where's the wipers? There they are, aren't they? There we are. Just slow. I don't like wipers. They end up being a bigger distraction than the actual snow itself. Look at that. That's cool, isn't it? Sandwell and Dudley. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I gotta remember to put my hands back on my WASDas. Oh look, now you do that, don't you? Let's roll out. Yeah. I'm a train driving. That was nice, wasn't it? Why is there snow under the bridge? Why does it appear that there's not snow under the bridge until you get to the bridge? What's that about? What is that about? shoddy product. Absolute terrible. Ruined my whole experience. Yeah, refund. I think I've outstayed the the play limit on this one. Excuse me, I take some screenshots to say, look at the state of this. I do video evidence. Beep beep. No beep beep. Having a beep beep for me? Well, I don't know. Not even a beep beep for me. Weather's quite good though. Weather's nice in this game, it's pretty cool. How dare they? How goddamn dare they? Funny place to stop. Or is it just me?
Calling at Birmingham New Street, Birmingham
What's that?
International, Coventry, Milton Keynes Central. Is the 0955
Hold on a sec.
Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. Calling at Birmingham International, Coventry, Milton Keynes.
I think it's just a
Central.
glitch in the view. Come on. Let's go. We've got to make it. We're going to make it. We've got to make it on time. Has to be done. Let's go. You can do it. Maximum power. Let's give it some. Give it some wheel spin. They made these trains so narrow that the window wipers don't know what to do with themselves, do they? Oh, the window. So, after you. No, you. So it's a bit like the Chuckle Brothers. Well, the windows are literally going to me, to you, 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 to me, to you. Yeah, we had a bit of wheel spin there. What? They are, aren't they? Look! To me, to you, to me, to you, to me, to you. Do you know why? Do you know why the train's so narrow? What's up, Mystic? How's it going? Long time no see, dude. Do you know why? Do you know? Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you know why the trains are so narrow? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you some useless information. I think you need to be introduced to the Chuckle Brothers. Would you like some, like, useless facts? Duke has finally lost it. Yeah. I'm going to give you some useless facts. So the reason why the window wipers, the window's that narrow and the window wipers are like a bit weird is because the train's narrower than the average train for this. Because of the tilt mechanism. No. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to level up. I'm going to the next level. We're going to the next level. I'm going from trains to spacecraft in 2026. You know, everybody should know the Chuckle Brothers. Nah, I'm probably going to do some more. 2026 will be mastering this so I can get some proper content out for it and then flight sim. I'd like to do some tutorial work for this one day once I get decent at it. You know, so nobody has to struggle like I did. Which button is it? And get into some showcasing some routes as well. And then I want to do some sort of self-challenge on flight sim. It's funny though. Just from the outside, it looks kind of fat. Yeah, it does, but it's narrow. It was built narrower. Well, that's why the corridors are narrow, and that's why the inside of the train's narrow. Because it had to tilt, and it can't. If it's the same width as everything else, it's going to it's going to crash. Basically, it's going to be scraping up against each other and everything else that doesn't tilt. Basically, is what I'm saying. Can you play this online? Negative. Do you want to train off, do you? You didn't really struggle though, because you had VW. Yeah, I mean, it's just buttons. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, like when like if I have 2 weeks off this, I get in the cab like this one. I'm like, where? Why can't I open the doors? Like, you know, things like that. Doing the London Underground stuff will be pretty interesting, I think. Oh, underground. Yeah, there's I was taking a look. There's the Bakerloo. I was looking through the DLC. I wouldn't mind giving the Bakerloo a shot and some London stuff on this. I'm going too slow too early. I'd also really, really love them to complete and do rugby. Do rugby, do the junction, so we can go from Crewe down to, at the very least, a big long... Because that's like a stream long route then, do you know what I mean? No, I bring it down. Oh, I'm going to bring it down double. Oh, I can't do that. Let's bring that down to 40 for now. Because that's like a stream-long route then, do you know what I mean? You'll have the Bakerloo, I promise you. I'm just looking forward to the buttons in the London Underground train, to be honest, mate. Not gonna lie. Right, we're going in here. We're going deeper underground. Oh, I need to bring this bad boy right down. Why is there snow in the tunnel? This shouldn't be doing... I shouldn't be struggling to brake under here at all. I should not be struggling to brake under here. This is crazy. Crazy work. You rub it off on me. You are crazy work. Put them high beams on. Nah. It's about the mystery. I'm never saying that. There are a few people that have aura in the world, and that's why. So, like... I know. I know. Is this downhill? This is not downhill. I'm late. Am I late? Rolling, 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 rolling. Birmingham New Street. The route is complete. Well done, Julian. See me in my office. I can't believe this is on a slight downhill slope. That's crazy. Bring her in nice and slow, nice and slow. Low and slow. Keep it. We're above the ground. Whoa. Hi guys. I'll be getting off here because they haven't built the railway to the rest of the way. So if you want, we can teleport to Milton Keynes Central and do the rest of the way. Maybe we'll do that. Should we teleport to MK Central? As a little end of stream jobby. So this is Trains in World 6. This came out, I'm gonna say, October. But obviously it's number 6. But your DLCs carry over from like the previous ones. Should we do Shall I teleport to Milton Keynes and then do Milton Keynes to London Euston? Off you get, chaps. Because we can't go because there's no railway further onwards from here because they haven't built it yet. Obviously it exists in real life, but they haven't done it in the game yet. That's the next £35 DLC. And that'll be just to rugby. You watch them drag it out. This is a British Rail Class 3090 Pendolino. Is it going to tell me? Let's see how we did. Right, let's see how we did. How did I get on? Stock accuracy. Due. Oh, I'm getting better with my times though. Plays train games. Hi, welcome. It came out on 30th September. That's it. So you're not far off. That's the day between. Yeah. What's the day between pals? I could remember. I know, like I did some Trains in World 5, didn't I? But I had it on Game Pass, and then we went. Let's get this. Let's go. Let's go big on this. Shall we teleport to? Return to timetable to see if we can find a Milton Keynes to gift me that DLC. Yes, okay, dude. Sure. What a crazy question. I think I am. So yeah, there's if you go on the Steam store, I'm not telling you my Steam username, you absolute maniac. Yeah, so there's lots of DLC. If you go, so what I have now, I haven't got that much to be honest. There's a lot of people, a lot more than me, because there's loads of DLC. I'm doing a Pendolino day today. I need to find a timetable. Why can't I find a time? Do I not? Do you know what it is? I don't own that, do I, anymore? Because that was all on the... Oh my god. I don't have the West Coast main line, do I? Crazy. Right, let's do something else then. So forget that, because I don't have the West Coast main line anymore, do I? Because that was on the Game Pass thingy. Where's this going? Wolverhampton to where? Yeah, we'll do this one. No, that's too long. We need a short one. We'll do this one. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm not adding you to anything, you crazy fool. Why are you so crazy? Birmingham Street, Wolverhampton. Right, I'm going to go for a wee. I'll be. Oh, I'm back. Give me it now. Give me it now, please. Give me it. Right, where was I? Get started. Right, do we have to turn this bad boy on? Yeah, I need to put my power up in. Unlock doors. What are we? Right side? I can't see. No, we're left side. Wait until mid quarter one. That was quick pee. Did you go to the corner room? No, it's just it's kind of funny enough, right? Just beyond that wall's the bathroom. I go out the door there and turn right. I haven't drunk that much water today. It was a bit of a quickie. I only had 1 cup of tea as well. So I need to repurchase West Coast Main Line as well. How much is that when it's home? Can you not search the... That looks well cool, doesn't it? What's that? Ah! Oh! Driving time. That's good, wasn't it? Are we moving? Why are we moving? I'm an idiot. I'm alright, Plonker Rodney. Let's go. Hello up there! Where's cab lights? Who cares at this point? I'm gonna be out of here in a sec anyway. gradient sort of uphill, isn't it? I swear I keep doing that, but nothing's happening. Let's go. Oh yeah, 47 minutes. Oh, we gotta get there quick, huh? $11 miles. Cracking on. It's pretty slow coming out of here, right? Ten minutes, come on. Come on. This is where we stopped on the way in, right? Driving blind, I can see exactly where I'm going, fella. Where's the cab light, actually? Pan down, pan up, pentagraph, windscreen wipers. Passenger door enable, no, it's all doors. What's this? Cab lights, here we are. There we are. Bit cab light action. I answer you can give it that wall some light. I thought the wall behind me. No point. Although you can, if you're in my Discord, dude, just drop it in the fandom And I'll take a look, so I will need something soon. Do you do requests? Yeah. Uh, 3 weeks? All goes to plan? I have a lot going on. I have a lot going on right now. Hey, my friend. Good. It's a bit of a long story, isn't it? I guess that's what. Oh my god, I'm going too fast. Oh yeah, it will do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not so much noise. Freedom, yeah. In 2026 is going to be a banger. I hope so. I hope so. I mean, it's an escape for me as well, you know? I mean, that's probably why I love it so much. Anybody that sort of just live streams right now, like, I would always, oh my god. Highly suggest. I mean a lot, yeah. That's a long time. Seems like a way away now, doesn't it? Like so long ago. Can you hear me all right? Okay, 'cause I keep moving my mic and I'm really, really conscious of my Go XLR having a meltdown. Yeah, a lot's changed since then. Seems like such a way away that was now. Like, oh, it's crazy. I will say this though, anybody that's live streaming that isn't sort of creating content, the best thing I ever did was have a complete reset. What, three years ago now, created a new YouTube channel. Did what I should have done a long time ago with my content. Partnered it in 9 months. Doing what I should have done a long time ago. And although progress like is up and down and very slow, like the people I've met and there's sort of what I've managed to sort of achieve with it so far has sort of completely changed my outlook on everything. So like just to where like live streaming now is like a supplementation and give me a chance to sort of like just get down, buddy. It gives me a chance just to catch up with the community sort of live, and that's what it's become for me now. Obviously, like the live support, the subscriptions, you know, the channel membership, stuff like that, you know, bits and, you know, super chats that you get as a bonus for live streaming are incredible. But creating everlasting content on YouTube once you're partnered is just so good. Like, and how it's like almost like a free promotional tool for yourself, like, because you've got ever content on there, everlasting. And anybody that's starting sort of YouTube and wants to stream on YouTube as well, like, learn some basics. I would always say that you don't have to be amazing at Photoshop or anything like that, but definitely learn the basics of thumbnail creation and title creation. I mean, it will help you like tenfold. Like, it will wipe anything out. Anything else you do, if you can just master the very basics of title creation and thumbnail creation, it will outshine anything that you ever do. Like, it will give your content a true sort of platform on it. Like, YouTube is by far like the superior platform for all that. You should definitely, like, so niches are really important. You won't see me live streaming Valorant, Apex Legends anymore, especially not on this channel at all, on my Twitch channel or my YouTube channel. Like, niching down is just amazing. And once you niche down onto a channel and you create that, it, like, obviously niching down, what it does is it's not so much like it's so YouTube understands your channel, so the algorithm understands your channel, so it understands where to point your channel at as you add more content to it, and it helps it. The more videos you upload, obviously it helps you understand it, so it helps YouTube place you in the right places and recommend you to the right people. Yeah, it's the basic stuff like that. Like, if you do, for example, if I do a lot of like flight sim, train sim world, and, you know, Transport Fever 2 and anything else, and then suddenly I chuck, I don't know, Valorant into that mix, it's gonna, like, YouTube just will go, well, you game, but wow, like, yeah, it makes it harder. Or it's like, let's go to the extreme. I do all this and suddenly you start doing dog walking. Like, YouTube doesn't know what to do with you then, do you know what I mean? It's like, do you want me to put you to fellow dog walkers, and, or do you want to put in gaming? Like, you know, like, just doesn't work. Not only that, when you create something on YouTube that's everlasting, it, you know, and you don't want to stream on YouTube, but you do want to, oh my god, I can't concentrate, I can't talk and concentrate. I have train drive at the same time. You've always got, like, your audience will, you know, like, maybe now and then want to see you live and come chat to you as well, so you give yourself that opportunity. Where even if you don't stream on YouTube, you stream on Twitch, you can tell your audience on YouTube that I stream on Twitch on these set days or whatever, and they will seek you out. Well, yeah, that'll be ended. I'd like to stop that and have more time. And then, you know, once you build up, like it's really weird. So, like, I've done a lot of things the wrong way around, and I sort of try and sort of, when I sort of help other people ask me, I'm like, don't do what I did, basically, because I did a lot of things the wrong way around. As I streamed first, then the music came. In an ideal world, I would have liked to have partnered my YouTube channel first, got to know what I wanted to do, but sometimes that's a live and learn situation as well, and then done the music, because that supplements my content in a different way. Yeah, you should do. Yeah, and you should focus on that. You know, manage your time as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, we can't spread our time too much. You know, master that niche, and then you can web out from there. But give yourself a chance. Master, become the guy that people go to for that thing. Do you know what I mean? Become the guy, or as much as you can. And so, like, for me, it was like, I'm really pretty decent at Transport Fever 2. I should be the guy, or one of the guys, or, you know, for certain things, yeah? I've stopped too short.
For the 0102
Am I in?
West Coast.
No, I'm not in. And, you know, like, if it's like artwork, you want to concentrate down and niche down, so create some sort of story with it. You know what I mean? Like, so you know, you create like so with Transport Fever 2, my thing was the UK inspired rail network, and it sort of spread from there. You know, so like I knew, right, I have this map, this is what I want to do with it, and I've created a story, so there will be a beginning, some sort of middle, and an end. So you have, like, you've always got something to do, and you've got something to deliver, and people follow that story and see how far you get with it. A challenge with this, it's sort of like live streaming this to get better at it, to understand it, to understand trains a little bit more, because I enjoy them, to have a chance to drive the trains, because I'll never get that opportunity in real life, or very, very rare do you get that chance, and I can get good at it, and then maybe I can create some offshoot content with it in the future. It's the same with Flight Sim as well, but, like, you know, create stories, you know what I mean? Challenge yourself. It changed, like, the way I do it, you know, like, it completely changed the way I did it, and the way I think about it. It helped me, gave me direction. And then I was, you know, and when you get rewarded for it, it's nice, you know. When people sort of thank you and, you know, come back and they comment on your stuff, and you start recognizing names and things, yeah, doing something right. It's a bit of self-satisfaction. Yeah, I can. It won't take me 2 minutes. I will do it. It's really. Like a couple of things I've learned, like, you know, like, so, you know, between sort of 2018, 2019 to, you know, 2021, like, I built a lot of, like, personal relationships, which I will never take those away. Do you know what I mean? But it's also understanding to a certain extent that you can't do that forever. Like, you can't, like, because you don't really, like, once you start making content, time is finite, you know, and it's about, you have to be a little bit, and it sounds really awful, but you do have to be a little bit more selfish. Like, you can only have so many friends. You can have acquaintances always, but friends is a very different thing. You know what I mean? Because you spread your time too much, you know. Try not to get, you know, it's hard because you can be a nice person. Obviously, you don't suddenly be a knobhead. You know what I mean? But there are, like, you do have to sort of go, right, relax, you know? And don't be butthurt. Like, you know, like, I think I spoke to the other guy that plays this a lot. And he was having some network issues because he didn't really understand some of his OBS settings, because he got a brand new internet connection. It's like, my connection's really quick, but his OBS settings were locking him out because if you don't change your OBS settings. And I said to him, look, I'll reach, you know, if you want some help. He goes, oh yeah, that'd be wicked, man. I forgot, reached out to him a week later. Has he ever replied? No. Am I butthurt? No, because he's busy. And I know he is, you know, and he's got his own things. And you, like, when you're doing that much, like, people won't always get back to you. Like, and you just have to accept that, you know, like, and don't feel guilty for not doing it so much. Like, just say, oh, sorry, didn't get back. Whenever you do, you know, because you do have to do things. Like, you can't have personal relationships with every single person that comes in your chat all the time. It just doesn't happen. It's impossible. And I think there's this weird, and you see it, like, if you follow social media, you see people, they get into this, it's really hard to explain. They get into this because they maybe spoke to that person once, especially as people grow and get bigger. They seem to have this entitlement that they are, like, they're in the in crowd. And then what happens is, and the unfortunate situation with that is that person's time naturally becomes thinner and thinner. They don't reply as much. They're not in that relationship anymore. They're not in that personal, because they physically and mentally can't do it anymore. and then you end up with somebody. Then, unfortunately, sometimes it ends up becoming quite toxic, and like that person takes it personally, which is just a shame and just can't happen. And that's probably why I became a little bit more guarded with that. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm like, I don't have the energy for that either. Do you know what I mean? There's no point. My mate will take more than 2 minutes, and I know you're busy. That's why I said, yeah. No, I'd probably do it before then, to be honest. I'll probably do it before then. It's just catching me at the right time. Yeah, it does. Yeah, and that's why you end up... And that's why, you know, like, if you look at the people, let's say 5 years ago missed it because you're known. You always have the people that stay and then they go away, or the people that find themselves eventually and find their own little way, and we all go off in our own little ways. And you see it, and then you'll get another group of new people come in that maybe 2 years ago, and it's funny watching them because they're repeating the same things you did, and you're like, I could help you there, or do I let you run its course? Because maybe sometimes you have to go through that learning curve. It's strange. It's weird. I find it really interesting. Like. It amuses me a little bit. I'm like, I'll let you do the same things I did, and like, oh. You can still be a nice person and be a content creator at the same time, but you know, it's let them learn and giggle and giggle. And what I am seeing now is another wave of people doing, like, making the same mistakes we did as well, with regards to the copyright issues, whether that's content or music or supporting music and things like that. People are sort of being really lax on that again now. I can foresee that coming around again, like it did in 2020 very soon, which is just deep doo-doo and not good for Twitch at all. Things like that. There's a lot more people pushing the rules now, and that have either missed them or not read them. I'm not really sure. I'm seeing a lot of live bans and a lot of people reacting to that, especially on Twitter, on Twitch, for breaking TOS and not realizing what they've broken, because it's kind of goes in waves. You know, it goes away, people forget, then they do it, and they're like, why am I banned? Oh my god. I'm like, mate. I mean, some things people are doing that have been, you know, since 2019 have been the same, and they're still doing it now because it went away, and they think, you know, and they're not aware of it. It's quite funny. With it, like, so my general rule of thumb is if I use YouTube's ruling as my rule of thumb when I upload content, and I just replicate that on Twitch, then I'm generally fine, because YouTube's generally less sort of slack with it. Does that make sense? If I can do it on YouTube, I generally can do it on Twitch. That makes sense. And every time I upload a video, I have to go through that process anyway. To make sure, you know, if I want my video to monetize, then, you know, I can't. You know, and I've had situations. You do get situations with YouTube and copyright, especially with what I've noticed I have to be very aware of, and it's happened twice on 2 live streams, is this game in particular, and I think the boating sim we did about a month or 2 ago. Their background music was flagged up and demonetized my video, so I had to mute it out of the VOD for it to stay monetized, which was sad. It is what it is. But it's sorted now, obviously, but I have to go through that process, and it's just exhausting. Yeah, they have to be, because Come here, cat. They have to be, because the way it goes down with, like, the YouTube and copyright is content ID is their thing. So if you upload, say if I upload this track, for example, and I do, obviously I send it to the distributor and they distribute it out, then the copyright holder, basically, when I upload this, there's a button I basically tick or don't tick, and I don't tick it. That way other people can use my stuff on their live streams or in their content, and it won't be copyrighted. It's basically called content ID, YouTube content ID. So if you don't want your stuff to be done, you tick that box, and basically what happens is every time the content ID system on YouTube detects that you're using somebody else's track, then the monetization from your whole video goes to the distributor rather than you. And that's the people, you know, it's up to you as an artist or the record labels of the big companies. And it's the same thing happens on Twitch as well. It's just slightly different. Same thing happens. And that's what happened in 2020 is there was a big wave and then people thought they could get around it, and they still do to this day, by muting the VOD. So the VOD doesn't, you know, the Twitch VOD doesn't. The problem is what you do then is there's a couple of issues with that. Number one, there's no such thing as no live bans. Like if you can be live banned on Twitch for that. Like it's crazy that you're even risking that. Like you're risking your whole like potential livelihood wherever you go with streaming. If you don't or you do, but your potential just lose your Twitch channel, and there's no way of getting around that. That just happens. There's no, you know, ban avoidance is a thing. People try and get banned, make a new account. It just doesn't happen. It's just a thing. Number two, you know, you can obviously separate the VOD tracks, right? That's what people started doing. If you do that, then your VOD becomes completely out of context. Let's say you start dancing to a track, and then your VOD, if you ever want to use it, is completely like out of context. Do you know what I mean? If you're messing around, it's not important. Like that stuff's not important. It's not important to your content in the first place to be having to think about that. Like that's what blows my mind with it. It's like you're messing around to do that just so you can listen to, I don't know, Mariah Carey at Christmas. Like it's crazy. Like it's crazy to even think that that's in your mind. Like for me, it's not important. Like just get rid of it. Just don't use it. Just play it safe. There's no reason for it. There's plenty of stuff out there for you to have in the background, and it's a supporting act anyway. Any background music, it is a supporting act for the rest of what is more important, which is the content you're creating. So like it blows my mind that people sort of put that up there on the list. Does that make sense? I don't know. That's to me anyway. I always think why? And the same goes for like you know, when you're using things like, you know, like alerts and people using things like that. Like ages ago, I got rid of a lot of my alerts. Hello, Cosmic, how are you? Like I had a lot of like Star Trek alerts, and then little did I know at the time, and now I do because I learned a lot, is a lot of those sound effects and everything are used and owned by multiple different audio companies and different things. That's why like the new Star Trek game, the Voyager one, has no audio, so it has no talk over, because I gave it a little try, the demo, and it also has no music because Star Trek's so widely owned by different people, it would have been too expensive for them to do it. So that's why I got rid of all that and recorded my own voice lines instead. And because it's just a minefield, it's just not worth it. Like anybody that sort of moans about like the system and the way it is, it's just the way it is. Like, yeah, it's not really annoyance. It's just the way it is. Like you have to accept that somebody else created that, and they're entitled to the rights to their thing if they want it. So, you know, let's reverse it, and let's say I don't know, I made some, you know, like somebody took one of my, I don't know, let's say one of my videos, and they took away like the time-lapse build, right? They took it away, and somebody re-uploaded that somewhere else and monetized it. Like, I would be annoyed by that because that's something I made. You've just taken it, maybe changed the title and re-uploaded it. You know, like it's the same with music. If you're whoever you are, from Beyonce to, I don't know, Dave with his guitar down the road, you're entitled to the royalties to your stuff. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just stealing, isn't it? Like if you don't have permission to do it, just don't do it. It's really not that hard. And I used to swear. So I knew, I know, you know, I stopped swearing live as well, and things like that. That's personal though. That's things I wanted to stop doing. It's just simple stuff, and I will roll around the, you know, it's crazy that I can have a conversation about that when like that's the crazy. That's how much energy we waste on it. Is the fact that we can have a 10-minute conversation on it. It's just wild. You know? Less cursing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, good talk though. Yeah. crazy. Return to the main menu. I mean, you can go on and on. Like, you can say, like, back in the day when I was playing FPSs, you know, I could zoom in on a bit of Shroud footage and say, look at me go, and download the VOD and re-upload it as myself and take his camera out and zoom in. That's just wrong, isn't it? Like, number one, it's just not me, because I'm never been that good. And number two, it's just stealing somebody else and monetizing off somebody else. It's wild. Like, just you wouldn't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just stop it. It's absolutely, if you're going to stream to YouTube or anything like that, there's absolutely no point in doing it, like, because it's a minefield anyway. And you'll end up in your back office in the menu, just time and time again, just going, oh god, I've got to mute that bit, I've got to mess about that, and that's just time wasted. Just don't do it. It's going to happen as well as as good as you think you're going to do, right? And as clean as you think it's going to happen, you're going to get a strike. But it's always, you can deal with it. It's pretty simple. It's just headache. Well, that's the way I wrote it for you. Is the devs for City Transport Sim used one of your songs? They use no. So what they see. So what happened there is no. What's happened there is they didn't use one of my songs. Somebody used a stem from one of my songs, and then they've done it. So what happens is in that situation is it initially demonetized me, but then I said no, that's mine, and then it reversed the decision. Because basically I said, look, that you got this the wrong way around. Right? It's pretty simple to do, as providing you know you're in the right. Yeah, you don't. My permission is literally in the ads in my streams, like in some of my latest things, mate. You are free to use anything you want. You just go to my website. It's all on Google Drive. You can download it if you want to use it in the background. It's all there. We have pre-made playlists on Spotify, on Spotify only, but it's on all the music platforms. You don't need to ask my permission to use the music. I've given to it, given it publicly. It's fine. If you have any problems, you can come to me and I can deal with it as well. It's no big deal, or try to. And that will happen, but it will happen to anybody. Yeah, you can do. The biggest credit you can give me, Mystic, is playing it on the platforms, because it puts the biggest credit you can give me is playing it on the back platforms and sharing it when you do use it. Yeah, it puts money in my back pocket. Right, anyway. I was just talking a little bit about like streaming and copyright and things like that. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? If it helps, oh my God, thank you, appreciate it. I mean, it's on YouTube Music, all that jazz. You know, if you go to my YouTube channel, there's a link to the linked YouTube channel for it, like associated, whatever you call it, down below, or whatever. Spotify, Amazon, Apple, Tidal, Deezer, all them jazzes. I don't know. There's loads. He's always hungry. He's not hungry. I think he's just a bit bored. That doesn't work. Should be in my panels though, bro. I got rid of loads of bot commands. I just went raw. I'm raw dogging. I'm raw dogging. Right, am I done? What's the time? Yeah. I see all the trains on there. Yeah. All the trains. All the trains. All the trains. I do need to do a new banner. I need to take another sexy photo of myself. But take care. See you later. Peace out, me brethrens. Good to see you again, dude. It's been a while. It's been a long time. Time flies as well, right? Right, what am I doing? I'm not sure what I'm doing on Friday yet because I need to take my mum for a blood test and I've forgotten what time it is. I think it's sort of like 2:20. If I'm back, I will whip up a quick thumbnail and we'll go live for a couple of hours. It's going to be like that, I'm afraid, until the new year. It's going to be a bit like that. If not, between now and then, I do have a video I need to sit down and edit that I was meant to edit while I was away, but I never got time to. That's what I'm just saying. I know you're a bit delayed on the tube. So it will depend on how long I am out for and when I get back. So I'll probably whip up a thumbnail and it will appear like it did like literally early this morning because I was in an hour and I had to find out the times and I thought, oh no, I'll be fine. That's why I was an hour later today as well. So that's how it will go. It'll be a wait and see. If we do, we'll probably, if there's nothing that I want to try on Steam, there's nothing I want to try, we'll probably jump on a bit of Transport Fever 2 instead. Or whatever. The new year will entail me getting back into Flight Sim because I'll have more time. Carrying on with this. And finishing the UK Inspired Rail Network before Transport Fever 3 comes out. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm bricking it a little bit. But what will be. I've come to the conclusion that it will end when it ends. Alright? I also want to try the new Jurassic World as well. Jurassic Park thingy. I will do. I want to try that as well because they've added all the custom build stuff that you could do on Planet Coaster. I'm like, ooh. But that's a whole nother kettle of fish and that's even more time. Anyway, what are you doing, buddy? I'll see you guys on Friday. If I don't, I'll see you in Discord. I'll see you in the comments. I'll see you around. Peace out. Take care. Where's this button? There it is. I'm just going to pull a funny face and end it here. Love you lots. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all the incredible support. I really appreciate it.